Well, you are afraid, and I'm pretty sure he knows that.
I hate that Tucker thinks he has us all squirming here.
Okay, if you have that published, it's gonna just tell him that you are squirming, Jack. That you need to put Tucker in his place.
I'm not
and you'll do
interested
anything to
in
make it
nothing, Ashley.
Just give me
Wait
some
for
more
me.
time. I can handle this. Please, trust me.
I'm not convinced of that.
Victor a dead man. Kyle's plans hit a snag. What happens next? Nick battles medical. Sharon faces wake up. Hope keep watching for more details. Hi guys, what's up? My name is Alana. Welcome back to my channel. Like this video and enjoy this video. Don't miss the main topic of this video, so let's start the latest update. A storm is building in the hospital's sacred halls of Genoa City, and the Newman family is about to face a terrible crisis. Victor found out that his beloved wife, Nikki, is not only in severe danger, but also entangled in a perilous web of deceit in a recent episode of The Young and the Restless. What is taking place is frightening and wreaking havoc. Family ties are on the verge of disintegrating, and a valiant battle against an enigmatic foe is being planned. According to the most recent spoilers, Victor may find himself in a very dangerous scenario as he battles against time and invisible adversaries. The Newman family will be put to the ultimate test in the form of a hospital crisis. Is Victor's story over? What will happen to them next? Now let's explore and discover. Victor's life is in peril on The Young and the Restless. Victor will discover at the lake house that Claire Grace's account of Nikki's hospitalization was untrue. He will actually come to understand that Nikki is being held captive. Victor will undoubtedly become enraged about this and lose patience. He'll be eager to locate Nikki and make sure she's safe. That is what will force him to become desperate. Aunt Jordan will deceive Victoria, and Nick, while he's having trouble before she ultimately admits the truth about what's actually going on. According to teasers for The Young and the Restless, Jordan will reveal a lot of surprises when she reveals why she singled out Nikki and her close friends. Maybe Jordan will tell Victor how Claire missiled Nikki with that IV full of alcohol. Jordan said in the most recent teaser video for The Young and the Restless that Victor, Nick, and Victoria could be at risk of suffering a heart attack as a result of the poison they unintentionally ingested. Victor, though, is prepared for battle. Victor is prepared to battle, not giving a damn about what will happen to him. According to previews for The Young and the Restless, Victor intends to take any and all measures necessary to save Nikki from her challenging circumstances. Unfortunately, this can put Victor in even greater risk. Victor will be endangering his life by perhaps ingesting poison and by potentially needing injections. Perhaps all of that will result in a real catastrophe now, given Victor's recent phony health scare scenario and how his family believed they would lose him. Victor may find himself fighting for his life in a hospital at the end of it all, but help is on the way. Will Victor's health actually be impacted by Aunt Jordan and Claire's plan? Victor feigned to have mental health concerns, which frightened Victoria, Nick, and Adam Newman that he may lose them. As it happened, Victor was only putting everyone to the test, so it was a false alarm. However, Victor's family may now be coping with a harsh reality and hope for Victor's eventual recovery. Nick, Nikki, Victor, and Victoria are all in grave danger. Thankfully, though, it looks like everyone will escape Aunt Jordan and Claire's evil scheme. I&R spoilers suggest that there will be some scary scenes in the interim. Throughout Young and Restless, the Abbotts are entangled in a complex web of deceit and retaliation, while the Newmans are set to face startling disclosures. As we all know, Y&R excels at keeping viewers interested with its gripping plot, especially when it centers on Kyle Abbott. Kyle is a mole in his mother's scheme to undermine Tucker, but the real question here is, will Kyle's cunning schemes to trick Tucker work as intended, or does it have the potential to backfire on him given how perceptive Tucker is? Let's explore and see what awaits our beloved characters. The Young and the Restless. Tucker's deception by Kyle backfires. Recently, Aunt Jordan, Claire, and their scheme to harm the Newmans have become the center of attention. But there's a tempest brewing in the Abbott household. Tucker is seeking revenge on the Abbotts by going after Jebot, their most valuable asset, while he recovers from his breakup with Ashley. A game of cat and mouse begins as a result of Tucker's resentment, with both sides attempting to outwit the other. Tucker's effort to accuse Billy of stealing money has put the Abbotts on high alert, and they are frantically trying to foil his next plans. Ashley is even considering utilizing Tucker's emotional ties as a means of undermining his schemes. Victor discovers the traitor on the young and the restless. Here comes Kyle, who has been acting like a spoiled brat for the past few months. He was disappointed that his family had not promoted him to co-CEO of Jabot and felt excluded. Kyle therefore devised a scheme to team up with Tucker. You did really read correctly. Fans were on the edge of their seats when they learned that he was willing to work with the opposition, according to the young and the restless. Surprisingly, though, Kyle had second thoughts. He revealed to his mother Diane that he intended to be a mole in their business and to double-cross Tucker. Well, you ask, what was the plan? Convince Tucker that Kyle was betraying his family while, in reality, he was providing the Abbotts with crucial information. And you know what the challenging aspect is. The CEO of Jabot and Kyle's father, Jack, is fully unaware of this dangerous tactic. This is where the intriguing part comes in, though. Tucker is no new to the game of manipulation, as we all know, so it's safe to say that he may have a decent read on Kyle. Tucker would appear prepared to turn the tables on the young Abbott, hoping Kyle would reconsider. Will Kyle's inexperience cause him any problems? The fact that Kyle and Diane are hiding their clandestine operation from Jack is only adding fuel to the flames. Fans are aware that Jack is a stickler for being informed, particularly about family issues and Tucker's cunning schemes. Fans of the young and the restless are now curious about possible consequences from Kyle's high-stakes game. There are rumors that Tucker might deviate from the plan and tell Jack everything. It's possible that he has recordings of Kyle criticizing the Abbotts when he was furious about not being selected as co-CEO. Kyle may face repercussions at Jabot, such as a promotion or possibly termination, if Tucker discovers his covered alliance. Fans are wondering if Jack will be offended by Diane's role in this cunning scheme if things get more hot. All of this deceit and dishonesty could have serious repercussions. Viewers can't wait to see what transpires in the upcoming exciting episode. So stay tuned to find out what lies ahead for Kyle and the show. For all the most recent information about the young and the restless, with the newest love triangle on the young and the restless, fans have been gripping their seats, and it looks like Sharon is in for another wild trip. A new plot is emerging as her love triangle with Chance and Summer comes to an end. There are rumors that it has to do with a serious medical issue that might cause Sharon to have altered thoughts. Could a genuine love reunion with a former romantic partner be facilitated by this crisis? The most recent spoilers claim that Aunt Jordan poisoned the Newman family. Fans now think that the terrible circumstances could revive Sharon and Nick's unique bond. Does that imply a reunion with Schick is imminent? Now let's explore and discover. In the middle of a health crisis, Sharon and Nick's second chance on the young and the restless. We've seen Sharon involved in a romantic triangle with Chance and Summer in the most recent episodes, but when it comes to gaining Chance's affection, the odds appear to be in Summer's favor. Will Sharon come out on the short end of her tangled romance? Phyllis was correct when she predicted that Sharon might reunite with Nick Newman. Rumors indicate that Sharon may return to an old flame. Aunt and Claire are shown preparing for the final leg of their journey in Oregon in the young and the restless teaser video for the week of November 27 to December 1, 2023. As it happens, Jordan will claim that she sent water bottles containing toxic substances to Victor, Nick, and Victoria, poisoning them. We think it's possible that Jordan is merely fabricating stories to deceive the Newmans and manipulate their thoughts. However, we also have to consider the possibility that she could be telling the truth. Jordan thinks the Newmans could have a heart attack if they actually ingest the poison. It seems strangely satisfying to her to watch her victims suffer. Naturally, Nick, Victoria, and Victor won't suddenly disappear from the program at once. After some terrifying moments, there might be an antidote to save them, even if Jordan's story about the poison is accurate. This might cause Nick to have a major health crisis, which would force Sharon to consider their future together. It appeared that Summer was more impacted by Chance's recent hospital stay than Sharon was. Perhaps that's because Summer and Chance are the primary romantic relationship on the program, and they deserve our support. Thus, that could clear the path for Sharon and Nick to get back together. It could not be too soon until Sharon, who is most likely the most important person in her life, starts to get genuinely concerned about nearly losing Nick. Nick and Sharon will always have a special bond. Thus, we think that the difficult circumstances involving the lake house and the toxin may strengthen it even more. Thanks for watching my video.